Okay. I mean, after all, Dana, Elves is like your main way to rank up and get those packs.
Packs! I heard packs!
Yeah. All right, what do you think here?
Oh, I messed my hair up.
You what?
I messed my hair up.
I think my hair's fine.
You can say that. You don't have to worry about your
Yeah, I just got a haircut. I don't have much left.
No, you really don't. I have like, I'm pretty sure I have like 100 times more hair.
Nothing to mess up. It's possible.
My hair is so long now. Or it's not that long now.
What do you think? Is Sentinel going to get in there? Crazy Maxter says hello. How's everyone? Hello, Crazy Maxter. Hope you're doing well.
Well, yes. Okay. That's not that scary.
Was there a Coco next turn coming?
If they don't do anything, yes. There is. And they can't counter it unless they kill Allosaurus Shepherd, but if they kill Allosaurus Shepherd, it won't be a Coco next turn, so, you know. Oh, well.
It's true. We can hope. Okay, that's not something that kills it.
No, it's not.
That could get kind of scary soon, but, you know.
They might die soon.
Now, what's your plan, you think?
Coco now. I can't actually, no, pass turn.
Yeah, you want to pass? You might as well pass to see.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to counter it. At least.
They might try, though.
They might
That'd
try.
That'd be kind of
fun. It would not be good for them, but, you know.
No. But you need to make sure you kill them, like, quickly.
Uh-huh.
Like yesterday. Well, maybe not yesterday.
What?
Okay. So I think now is when you do it, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's new.
Oh, that looks a little different. Okay.
I probably.
So if you get 2 lords,
it saves it. Oh, that's not 2 lords. That's an Archdruid and I think a Jaspera Sentinel.
I like that actually.
Yeah. Of course, there were 2 Cocos and a Coco.
Yeah. But hey, listen, you got 2 hits. Because it's happened to me before. It's hilarious when they try to counter. Yeah, it's happened to you too.
It's happened. It sure has happened. Oh, that was rude. Like that was
Yep.
really rude.
Yep.
That was just straight up rude.
Block?
No blocks.
Like wait until. You need something impactful. You need to draw something like good. Crazy
like
Maxis
another
is very
Coco.
funny. Yeah, exactly.
Like another Coco.
Another Coco would be good. But it's not another Coco.
It's not the end of the world. It's not the worst thing in the world.
No. Crazy Maxis says that wasn't rude. That was reasonable. But I'm on your side. So bad spell. Exactly.
Next turn, I can hook.
Now, what do you think? Do you...
No attacks.
Well, I have a
Actually,
question.
yes attack. Yes attack, because I'm not going to be blocking.
I don't think you're
next
dead.
turn I hoof.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if they don't kill anything on my board next turn, I do hoof.
Yeah. You don't have anything that looks that scary on your board. Now, what they might do is they might want to get rid of the Jaspera Sentinel so you don't have blockers, though.
Yeah, they might.
So, that is certainly a possibility. And then you can't hoof. Black Demon Man says, hey, peoples. Hello, Black Demon Man.
Hello.
You're doing well. I mean, you're not dead this turn. There's a chance you're dead next turn if you don't kill them, but we'll see. Etria the Last Hunter says, good evening. Good evening, Etria. Black Demon says, I'm doing good. Got a date next week. Cool. Well, you probably don't think that's cool. You're too young for that stuff. Oh, they know you have the hoof, actually. So, yeah, they're counting the mana. Then they probably want to kill the Jaspera.
Actually, I don't have it. I don't have it on board.
Oh, because they don't know you have the forest. That's true.
They don't know I have the forest.
That's true. Oh, I think they tapped out now.
They are.
Etria says, I'm currently updating commanders with cards I want for Modern Horizons 2. Yeah, there's been a lot of cool stuff, huh? Now, do you have... Hold on a second here.
I do have it.
Oh, I know you have the mana. Is it lethal, or do you care? Because is
6,
it...
11 plus 8 is 20. Oh, it would be 1 short.
So wait, they all get +6/+6, right?
Yes, but with Jaspera Sentinel, I would only have the Dwynen's Elite up and the Hoof, and I would have 6 creatures.
Okay.
And I would be 1 short, but the Stormwing entity will die.
Okay. And I don't think they kill you with the Sprite Dragon.
No, I don't think so. I'm at 12.
Yeah. Interesting how it's a hoof, but not actually lethal. That doesn't happen very often. Oh, Mad Girl, thank you for the subscription. 10 months.
You.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Also, basically, hard casting a hoof also doesn't happen very often.
That's true. Mad Girl says evening. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Greetings from the night shift. Zuhunuku says. Greetings to you. Uh-oh. Are you dead? Or they're just doing what they can? Nope, they're doing what they can. All right, that's fair.
That's fair.
Can
That's
respect
quite fair.
that. Yep. I think a non-lethal hoof is relatively rare.
Yeah, but if it's a non-lethal hoof, they're probably close to dead.
Well, yeah, but what if it's like something where you're dead the next turn?
Well,
I mean, a non-lethal hoof can often mean you don't win. It just depends.
yeah.
Edgar says, I'm one of the fortunate people who doesn't have to work on Memorial Day.
I didn't have school.
You didn't have school? No, I didn't have work.
Although I did a pretty long hike, and my dad joined, which I'm very proud of him because he does not like getting up early and he does not do many hikes.
No.
Though it's like this beautiful hike, and there's like a waterfall at the end, and you can cross the waterfall. And we had to go a different way. That was a little harder than it has been previously. This was my first time going across it, and my leg banged up against a rock, and it's now scraped, and it's.
But scraped is better than sprained.
Yes.
Because scrape heals in days and doesn't really stop you from much.
No, it really
Sprain
doesn't. It might just
takes
sting
weeks.
a little.
Exactly. Madgirl says, I don't think that counts as working on... Madgirl says, I suddenly remember that I have to work at midnight for like half an hour tonight. And Etria says, weird scheduling. Madgirl says, I don't think that counts as working on Memorial Day.
No, it's really not.
Especially because it's at midnight, right? Because it wouldn't be Memorial Day anymore. Madgirl says, we have a new system going live and a few things I have to change once it does. Okay, well that's something. It's not all the day, though, even if it isn't today specifically. Long John says, greetings, Daddy and Dana. Happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to you, Long John. Today, let's remember our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and marines who made the ultimate sacrifice, made it possible to have happy days like this one. Good point, Long John. Agreed. Adria says, Mad Girl, that's fair. You were just watching something about the service people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember your great-grandfather who was in the war?
Yeah, he was.
And we were watching an interview that my mom had with him, 30...
And her mother.
Yep, 30-some-odd years ago.
Mother and my great-grandfather. Because for our school project, I'm researching about family history on my dad's side.
Yep.
And so my dad's been helping me a lot with that.
I've been hearing some about it. Oh, and Crazy Man, thank you for the subscription. 9 months, 7 months straight.
Thank you.
Says hello, thank you. Edgar says, I honor their memory, absolutely. My uncle was a serviceman in World War II. Yeah, we have a lot of people probably have relatives.
A lot of family on my mom's side wasn't, though. But they experienced the Holocaust.
Yep, impacted certainly.
Especially my great-great-aunt. Of course I'm naming out.
Of course, right?
I mean, it wouldn't make much sense for me not to name out. I like playing Clancaller.
Okay.
Realmwalker. Actually.
Let's see, what do you want to tap, though, is the thing.
Well, Realmwalker's a good blocker, and this is a...
Well, they probably are going to get it, that Light Scribe, Dana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that Light Scribe, like, I don't think there's, you probably block it. Like, I don't think it matters that much, to be honest.
Yeah, so maybe
But
it's
maybe
the better
you tap
attacker. Because they don't have anything. And
yeah,
this will
you're
be
going to
a
get in
3/3.
there. Yeah, good point. Okay, I like that. Because, yeah, I think they're probably going to be making that thing big.
This is my third clan
Okay.
color that I've seen.
Also, they are getting low.
They are. They're 12.
Long John says, in which war did your ancestors participate?
World War II.
Yes. Although, actually, he didn't work so much on the field. His skill was as an accountant in taxes. So he worked kind of on the finance side.
How does that sound?
Yeah.
Both my dad's grandfathers were in finance.
Zunoka says, seems like a sweet best of one deck. If you're referring to the opponent's deck, this is something a little different for sure.
This is. Yeah, that light script is really...
Yeah, that's what I say. Like anything blocking it is going to be a chump. I don't know. Oh, no, I meant yours, Zunuka says. Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Although this one, there's a lot of other elves deck out there.
There are.
But that is certainly true. Oh, Long
Thank you,
John!
Long John.
Wow! Long John subscribed for 2 months in advance. Through July, subscribed for 9 months. Oh, well, thank you, Long John.
July is my favorite month of the year.
That's awesome. Thank you. Gee, I wonder why July is your favorite month, Dana. Do you have any idea?
My birthday and Comic-Con. Usually there's Comic-Con.
But now there's the November mini Comic-Con special edition
Yeah.
thingamabob.
On the hike, Rachel asked me, like, why don't you go to session 3 for your birthday? I came on the high every year, and I'm like, because it would conflict with Comic-Con.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool. This is like the only time
Really, because there's
that you
no
really want to
Comic-Con.
go, right?
Exactly. This is
I am curious what the November special edition Comic-Con is going to be about, though.
same.
Like that.
I also
really-
want to go.
Oh, yeah. I hope it ends up happening, because I haven't released hardly any details. Etria says, speaking of conventions, I really hope we get Magic Fests again next year. I'm pretty sure we will.
I'm pretty sure so, too.
I mean, we'll
Because,
have
like,
to-
a lot of people are vaccinated, and I should be vaccinated in the fall.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if, like, that's one thing, but there could be, like, they just changed the model, because so much is changing in Magic, Dana.
Yeah.
Like, that's a risk that they just decide Magic Fest. But when they announced that they were getting rid of the Pro League, they said Magic Fest was a good idea. So hopefully that'll actually make sense. Crazy Maxter says, are you guys going to Comic-Con mini thing this year? I think so. I mean, they haven't announced hardly anything about it.
This is
But-
turn 3.
Oh, Mad Girl says that they've been vaccinated for 5 months. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's a really good turn 3.
I've been vaccinated. Well, I haven't even
Yes.
gotten the first shot.
And Long Johnson,
I
my
like it.
subscription was actually due tomorrow. Extend that subscription for 1 month, so now it expires on July 1st. 10 month. Awesome, Long John. Etria gets married in October. I literally told my fiance that before we have a child together and settle down, one thing I wanted to do is go to Magic Fest Vegas. Fair, Etria. And if you do, you'll have to let us know, because we almost always will go to a Magic Fest Vegas
Oh, yeah.
unless something really weird is happening, right? Mm-hmm. And yeah, I will say, when you first have a child, it could interfere with Magic for a while.
Yeah. Well, I did for you.
Yes, well, first your sister did,
Well, yes.
then you did. But then it was awesome, because we could then play together, so.
Another dead.
Very dead.
Like, extremely
Black
dead.
Demon says, I got my vax last Friday. Oh, cool.
No. My
Is it Mac-
sister's getting her second shot this Friday. A lot of things
A
are
lot of
happening
people
this
are.
Friday. The GA tournament might play, and Sadie.
Oh, you're right. This Friday's a busy day.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, your play, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy Max says, if you have tickets for 2020, I think you can get these tickets for free. I believe that is the case, but I don't know if that means you, like, give them up for, like, next year's tickets. I'm very confused as to how the Comic-Con thing is working. I really don't know. Mad Girl says, I had to cancel our flights and hotel for Vegas last year. Oh, we hadn't actually booked yet. We had booked for Houston,
Oh, yeah.
though. Remember? I think, and you know what? Usually, at any given point in time, we had booked like a couple of trips at a time. Right, Dana? Didn't we? Usually a couple trips ahead. Yeah. And for some reason, when things hit, we only had booked the one trip, which is actually less. We were about to book Seattle.
But then? And
we had booked Houston, so we had to, like, cancel Houston. But we still have the credit or something like that. It just says, Mad Girl, yeah, the pandemic basically hosed any chance of Magic Fest Vegas. It was rather sad. I know. Well, remember, Dana, that, like, Detroit... Remember you were thinking of going, but then you had your was it your Sunday school trip? That was the same weekend that conflicted with it?
Oh, yeah, and then
Detroit was still going to happen, but then Detroit all of a sudden didn't happen. Like last minute got canceled. I think it got canceled like a day or two before. Yeah, it was crazy.
No tax.
Zunoku says, with that turn 4, like 200 damage. I don't know if it was 200 damage. It was a lot.
It was turn 4.
It might have been close, though.
It was definitely turn 4.
It was turn 4, for sure.
No, it was for turn 4. I don't want to block. Something's up there, and I can do a Coco next
That
turn.
sounds good. It's fair enough. Madrigal says, I should be going Magic Fest Vegas next time it happens, though. Yeah, well, we will have anybody who is going to be there at any Magic Fests. Mm-hmm. Let us know. And
once Magic Fest starts up again, we're not going to be hitting every Saturday. And maybe not even, and probably not every Monday.
No, the Mondays are probably safe.
Yeah, the Mondays are probably safe.
The Saturdays, maybe not. Oh, do you want a Coco?
Actually, wait.
It's up to you. What do you think?
And pass.
I think you pass, right? I think. Mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely let us know. It'd be great to see everyone live, right? You know?
Yeah.
The people from the stream that we haven't met, well, whether or not we've met them. It'd be cool to see people live when there's the Magic Fest.
It'd just be cool to see people live.
Ah, that too. Exactly. Crazy Max just says, me and my friends want to do a group cosplay, but then it got canceled. We have no idea what's happening. Yeah. Ninja Office says, I'm somewhat suspicious of the opponent's username.
Countre?
Kind of like counter, but with RE at the end.
It could be a different language.
Very true. Okay. It's an Aurelia. Coco time?
I mean, I don't think I'm going to be blocking, but you never know. Archdruid. How does that sound?
That seems pretty good.
No blocks.
No blocking. But now you have, like, all kinds of stuff next turn. Jimmy was close to going to GP Phoenix last year. We went to GP Phoenix.
We did.
One of the few. But my company had me train in Dallas instead of Phoenix, which made me sad. Oh, that is too bad. Madrigal says we don't travel a lot because we don't have time, but actually I booked 2 trips last year, and of course they got canceled. Well, you can make up time for them this year.
So, can I kill them with Hoof? So I cast this, and I can still cast Hoof.
Okay, fair.
I cast this, so everything will get +6/+6. Hoof will be 11, 9, 9, 18, 29, minus 5, 7, 9, 10. Yes, Hoof is enough.
Wow, that's pretty good math, Dana. Wait, does anything have lifelink?
Nope.
Okay, there you go.
And time to deck.
So that's
wait, this is more than I thought.
31.
Oh yeah, that's more than I thought.
Yeah, a little bit more. Yep, they're still dead.
They're still dead.
Long John, by the way, has collected enough disappoints to submit a condition in the event that Dana decides or we vote for her to play a draft tournament. Awesome, Long John. I just said, I'd love to play some Commander with you, Dana. Oh yeah, at the Magic Fest, outside of the main event. That's like one of your favorite activities, right? Especially like late at night. Yeah, that works really well. And Rabambi Teacher with the spam. Hello, Rabambi Teacher. Loyal partner in crime. Jimmy says there's Puget Sound Battlegrounds happening near Seattle in October. 2-day event with team events on the second day. Oh, interesting. Okay. I had not heard of that one. Who puts that on, Jimmy? Or what exactly is it? I had not heard of that. I know there's a PAX annually in Seattle. And Sepsis Bear says, are you happy with how Elves turned out with the new sets? Although, what do you think of Modern Horizons 2 as it relates to... But then also Cursed Totem. But that Yavimaya land is pretty cool. So, there's some good and bad.
Ranger.
Oh. Alyssa says last game was 123 damage if they blocked. Wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that was a lot. Mad Girl says we can do a cats versus elves. Oh, you like cats. Oh, and SOP Live.
Speaking of
get you that cocoa
animals, I was up here doing some stuff on my computer. And then when we go downstairs, we find my dog. My dog has this little bed. And half of her body is in her bed. And half of her body is on the hardwood floor. I'm like, seriously, Annie?
Yep.
That's the position that you choose to be in?
That's what she chose. Crazy Maxter, by the way, built mono blue flyers and counter spells so that people hate me when we play Commander. But they want to build slivers.
Ooh,
I can see you building slivers. You like slivers.
I like slivers.
So, and awesome SOP Life. Enjoy the Cocoa Code. Jimmy says Geek Fortress, which is a card shop in Snohomish, or Snohomish, I think you say, hosts Pujae-san Battlegrounds. It's the third time they're running it. Okay,
I think this
cool.
is a new arena. I've never gone this arena.
I think so too. Mad Girl has a slivers deck. Ooh. Melissa says, I play goblins and people already hate. Imagine slivers. Oh, we're getting beat down.
Yeah, no blocks.
SOP Life says, Dana, do you think Modern Horizons 2 have the power to push elves for a more powerful place in Modern?
Yes. Almost certainly.
Well, I think the Kyrian Ranger and the Yavimaya land are very cool. Cursed Totem, if it makes it into too many sideboards, not cool. Okay, now how are you gonna stay alive here?
No attack.
Well, you might still attack. I mean, it's a little tricky.
No attacks.
You attack with one. Well, see, the thing is, are they gonna be able to block that effectively? Like, I have a feeling it's gonna be a chump blocker.
It's going to be a chump blocker.
So it's up to you. I can see attacking with both or none or one or any which way you want.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Before you do that, does this force you to chump with the Archdruid or die?
Oh, right.
Like, that's what I'm worried about.
Then never mind. Just one.
Okay.
Just one.
I can see that.
Archdruid does not chump block.
So, after this is the deck that I think draws the most hate is my Orval the All-Form deck. Well, blue decks tend to draw that. Mad Girl says it was the first deck I ever built, so Crazy Man built one again for me recently. Ah! Yeah, we talked about doing that this summer, right? Building some more decks. Alright, so what do we think the plan is going to be here?
I'm going to block the Llanowar Light Scry.
Okay.
It's probably going to be chump.
Well, hold on 1 second, though. If it's going to be chump, though, isn't that Legionnaire going to be the biggest thing?
Probably, yes.
So maybe that's the thing to block?
Sure.
What do you think? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, Chuck Gosling, thank you very much for the subscription.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it. I mean, Orvar is like Simic and Mono Blue because the deck's ability to ramp is unlike any other Mono Blue. That is true. Oh, maybe they didn't have. They didn't have a lot of instants, Dana. But you kind of didn't have a way of knowing that.
I kind of didn't.
Well, hold on 1 second.
I'm going to Marwyn first.
Well, hold on, let's see. I wonder. Do you think Marwyn?
Yeah, I can't do Fierce Empath and Hoof.
Okay. That's fair. Let's see. Jumi thinks Kyrian Ranger has a lot of potential and Cursed Totem is too narrow for modern sideboards. I hope you're right. Right? That would be very good.
And no tax.
Okay, yeah, I think you can't afford to. Zunuka says, Slivers deck is what I had in school in 1997-ish until I traded it for some Nintendo 64 games. Hashtag feel sold. I played Slivers competitively back in like early 2000s. And then, and Nate Brev says, at least the Lord abilities still work with course tournament play. That's true, because they're not activated. And Elsis now with D&D Korean Ranger is a Ranger, so that's cool. That's true, right? In terms of the classes. Wait, did you block or not block?
It was before
Oh,
blockers.
they did it before blockers. Okay.
Well, it was this ability.
That ability, yes.
6, 8, 10.
This is tough. I kind of think you have to do this, right? Because if you block with Archdruid, there's no way you're winning the game.
No.
So you just hope they don't have something?
Actually, I still don't think I win the game.
You might not win the game. But certainly if you block with Archdruid, there's like no way. I think they have something.
I think so too. Which is unfortunate.
Yep.
Well, good game. I'm dead.